Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Millennium Dawn, Greece. In the last episode, I kind of, I didn't really change my mind. I added some additional wrinkles to my plan, which is to take out the Commonwealth, Great Britain, Australia, New Zealand. But I was looking at this and figured Indonesia would be a really nice get if I could absorb them. They have tons of resources that I could use. And again, they provide a large base of operations that we can use for, the whole region. Rather than just this one little area here. So, I went ahead and set up, and I recolored these armies. I set up a new army group using some of the divisions that we had acquired from absorbing several of the African nations. Converted their templates and moved them over here. And so they are in position. I need to take a look at what we're doing here. We've also deployed troops to France. I probably need to move some of these guys somewhere else. Due to supply issues. In particular, this army here. That's 26 divisions. Can you move somewhere else? Let's move them down there. Let's see what happens. All right. And, yeah, we're continuing to work on that. We need to get commanders down on these armies. So we're going to be working on that. So we've been shifting some of our factories around. We got ourselves a new light jet. Probably need to name that something, but... Our first aircraft carrier, proper fleet carrier, is almost complete. We have more launch vehicles and communication satellites being produced. So, yeah. Things are coming along. Indonesia is nationalists. I don't know if India would try to guarantee them. And we could take out India if I had to. Israel sets nuclear forces on alert. Oh yeah, isn't there's a war between the United States, the American-Israeli War, in which barely anything has actually happened. But I want no parts of that, so. Man, that army just, wherever it decides to sit, causes problems. Alright, well then take half of it and move it somewhere else. France. France needs to work on their infrastructure. I probably need to work on my infrastructure. All right, so we have like this high-speed rail, right? Let's see. Let's run a maximum upgraded rail line from Athens to Constantinople. We changed its name. All the way down to there. Well, that's the capital, Ankara. Okay, so let's run that line. I would probably also want to run a fully upgraded rail line along the Dalmatian coast here. Come on, get the autosave. Up and around to run to Rome, right? Here's Rome. Here is the line. There. There. To there. All right. Don't need you. Don't need any militia. Thank you very much. I'll take all of your equipment and manpower, though. Alright, keep throwing money at the debt. Get that down. Now, if we were to attempt a coup... 60% chance of a successful coup, 32% chance of a civil war. Yeah, go for it. The thing is that their civil war basically is immediately won because they only have one province. So Venezuela war, nothing's really happening there. The Taiwanese war, Nothing really happening there. The Vietnamese-Filipino War. Again, nothing happening there. Alright, will you guys... No, they won't. We can target their domestic independence a little bit. I think I want to go through Indonesia first before we do anything with the Commonwealth. Do I want to start training any more troops? Maybe. If we were going to do it, let's get rid of these AI templates. I don't need them. I'd want to go with my brigades rather than my divisions. One motorized infantry brigade and one mechanized infantry brigade. Oh, again. Too many. Russia has declared war on Korea. Okay. Korea is in no faction. They're not being guaranteed by anybody. Radical political shift in Russia. What happened here? Because I just saw its flag change. And it's gone nationalist. And Russia is asking for a $2.1 trillion bailout. Because they are $43 trillion in debt. With a budget shortfall per week of 88.1 billion. Oof. Nope. Sorry. I know I'm one of the strongest economies on the planet right now. Because, you know, yeah, sure, we have 16 trillion in debt. Not my fault. Let's see, the United States is almost 50 trillion in debt with a budget shortfall of 27.68 billion per week. You know, we actually have a budget surplus of 41.5 billion per week. And we're able to run a full welfare state, advanced universal health care, a free universal quality education. Well, I mean, not a full-on police state, but a pretty good security apparatus and a pretty good military as well. So, I don't know what everybody else is doing. Did I finish my rockets? Looks like I finished my rockets. Excellent. Let's get all of these comsats launched. And I do mean all of them. Two failures, but that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. We now actually have proper satellite communications coverage. Now the next thing we want to do is start thinking about upgrading to newer tech, potentially. In a couple of years, probably. Did we get the carrier built? No. Names will exceed the number of... What? Can I not add a ship name? I can always rename the ship once it's built, I guess. Yet another new government in Russia that's now non-aligned. Oligarchist. Alright then. And Ukraine is no longer a member of the CSTO. Really? What are we looking at as far as resources? I mean, nothing too dramatic. Some good steel. They are emerging. You know, Romania and Hungary are our allies, so we have good borders. They only have 41 divisions. They have 52 ships, mostly corvettes. This is an opportunity that is presenting itself. $1,400 aircraft. That's nothing that we couldn't really deal with. MiG-27s. Su-30s, Su-33s, MiG-29s, Su-25s, Pines. That sounds about right. Okay. I'm not ready for Ukraine yet, or for Indonesia yet. But I could move troops around for Ukraine, and I have the forces available to do it. And they just got ejected from the umbrella, from Russia's umbrella, so... yeah. 15 political power in 75 days. Let's see if anybody decides to try to guarantee their independence or not. There's this border down here. I'll probably want some Marines for that, actually. Bring all those guys over. Bring this army of Marines over here. Where are you? You guys are over there. Redeploy over here. Same thing with you. Redeploy over to here. These Marines. Let's prepare a naval invasion of Sevastopol. Alright. I'm gonna try and avoid bringing over the big divisions. Let's see what this army group can do. If they need some help, we can always transfer. Aircraft. What do we got? We have 800 planes over Iran. We don't need 800 planes over Iran. 800 planes over Ukraine. What do we got? Air superiority fighters. Light strikes. Transport planes. Let's move them. Multi-role fighters. Do I actually have any... a maritime patrol aircraft. I mean, I don't have my own. Am I building any? Role fighters, air superiority. Doesn't look like it. Do I have an option for an actual maritime patrol aircraft? I do not. Can I license one? France? You have some top-end close air support aircraft, don't you? Yes, you do. All right. You have been working on your planes, that's for sure. I haven't. Transports, strike fighters. Light jets. Transports. Maritime Patrol, 1975 era Maritime Patrol aircraft. Eek. Never mind then. We can achieve this through other means. We have light strikes and multi-rolls down here in Angola we don't need. Right now, let's fly them up here. Let's put them over the Black Sea, and let's tell them to engage in naval strikes. There's 600 more planes. Let's see. What else can we do? Multi-rolls. $400 more multi-roll fighters. $400 more air superiority fighters. All right, now the home fleets. In fact, let's go ahead and call this the home fleet. I want you patrolling the Black Sea. My attack submarines. Yeah, let's bring them back home. HS, I think is what we're going with. All right, so there we go. Now what we want to do is we want to clear the template. Create a new oh, no. What we want to do then is we want to take... the carrier. Drop it in there. All right, there we go. Now you have a carrier. And we want to call this a new strike force. We want all of our strike force task forces to want carriers, so that as the new carriers are built, they go directly where they're needed. Somebody wants to join the faction. Monaco wants to join the faction. Sure. Dropped Iran's autonomy. Who else? Indonesia wants to join the faction. Ooh. Well. I was going to go to war with them. But we can invite them to the faction. That's a change of plans. But that does present opportunities. Well, then we can now basically use Indonesia as what I was going to use them for, power projection, without having to fight them. Well, beautiful. Does Romania actually have an air force? They have 7,000 manpower. They have 250 planes. Do they not actually have any of their planes deployed? Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do attack helicopters. 200 attack helicopters. Oh, that's... Right, yeah, that's Moldova. That's not, Romania. All right, how is production going? Still need a lot of upgrades. Vatican City wants a 23 billion bailout. Yeah, we'll give it to him. All right. I think we're at the end of the episode. Twelfth of March. We'll go ahead and end our episode here. We've had a few twists and turns. Unexpected, but that's fine. Oh, and what I keep forgetting to do is this stuff. All right. But we'll work on that for next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.